Okay, there's my 6 people.
Great.
Did you know that scientists have found a preserved human corpse that predates the mummies found in ancient history? The corpse was found in September of 1991 by 2 German hikers on top of the Otzi Alps. This is where the corpse got its nickname, Otzi the Iceman. Otzi is around 5,300 years old when we found him, but at his time of death, researchers believe him to be around the age of 46. Otzi was found frozen with the following items: leather clothing, a copper axe, bow and arrows, knife with a sheath, grass cloak, moccasins, and items to make fire and arrowheads. Scientists debate whether Otzi the Iceman died as a ritualistic sacrifice, during battle, or from poor preparation from his journey. Joanne Reinhardt, a National Geographic authority on mummies and ritual sacrifices, believed that Otzi was sacrificed to pay tribute to the mountain gods. We know that mountain societies in the Bronze and Copper Age used to worship mountain gods. Otzi was found at the top of a mountain pass. This would have been a traditional place for someone to pay tribute to the mountain gods, but a poor place to set out a storm. This rules out that Otzi had seeking shelter and died of hypothermia. It is possible that Otzi was buried by the person who sacrificed him. Otzi was so well preserved that it was hard to believe that the elements did not completely destroy his body over time. Otzi's equipment was laid down nicely all around his body, almost as if they were set on display. During the Copper Age, the copper axe would have been considered a treasure, and no attacker would leave this treasure behind, let alone lie them down nicely on display. It looks more like the person who sacrificed Otzi was trying to give the items to the gods as well. The autopsy showed that Otzi had been shot in the back by an arrow, but whoever shot him went back to his body and pulled out the arrow. This makes it look like Otzi was cooperative enough to allow someone to pull an arrowhead out of his back. Thomas Loy, an Australian archaeologist, on the other hand, does not believe that Otzi was sacrificed. He believes that he died in battle. Loy DNA tested all of Otzi's possessions and found blood samples from 4 different individuals. Here are some of the facts that suggest Otzi was killed in battle. There were 4 DNAs found on his effects. 2 of them were found on his arrows, 1 of them was found on his knife, and 1 of them was found on his goatskin cloak. The blood smear on his goatskin coat indicated that he might have been carrying a companion, perhaps somebody out of harm's way. Another fact is that the autopsy showed an arrowhead lodged in Otzi's left shoulder. A fresh location on Otzi's hand shows that he died before any scar tissue could form. He might have got this laceration while defending himself in battle. Lastly, DNA samples suggest that Otzi died in a foreign area. He died on the opposite side of the Otzi Alps than where he originated. Another theory of Otzi's death concludes that he did not die from poor preparation from his journey, but as a victim of hypothermia. Other researchers hypothesized that Otzi died from poor preparation for his journey through the Otzi mountain paths. Otzi's deathbed was not recognized as an intentional shelter. It is possible that he died in the middle of seeking shelter from bad weather conditions. Undeniably, he was wounded, but not all researchers agree that his wounds were what killed him. Some people believe that he died up to 48 hours after being wounded, suggesting that despite whatever happened to him, he continued on his journey. The items that Otzi was carrying indicate that he knew he was going to be traveling through snowy conditions. He would have never been dressed for going into battle. Otzi was found carrying the following items: snowshoes, a fire starting kit, a full set of leather garments, and a woven grass cloak. There is substantial evidence pointing towards each of the possibilities leading to Otzi's death. Was Otzi's resting place merely a coincidence, or pointing towards a ritualistic sacrifice? Did his wounds tell a story depicting an epic battle, or were his preparations for a snowy journey just simply not enough? Unfortunately, every theory is only speculation. We cannot truly confirm them, so until more clues are found, the mystery will remain a mystery. That's my class. My name is Nathaniel Smith.